Through the rugged peaks of the Eastern Front, one division emerged as an enigmatic force veiled in mystery and controversy. As the snow-capped mountains stood silent witnesses to the unfolding drama, a clandestine unit, known only as the 6th SS Mountain Division Nord, etched its enigmatic story into the annals of warfare. Step into the obscure realm where legends and secrets intertwine. This is not merely a chapter of war, it's a tale shrouded in the mystique of clandestine operations, whispered alliances, and a code of silence that enveloped those who served in its ranks. As the chilling winds sweep across the forgotten landscapes, unlock the doors to a cryptic past. The 6th SS Mountain Division Nord, a name that reverberates through time, concealing stories that defy conventional understanding. What drove these soldiers to the precipice of war, and what shadows lingered in the crevices of the untamed mountains they called their battleground. After Germany invaded Poland in 1939, the decision was made to expand the Waffen-SS, the frontline combat arm of the SS, which had to recruit from foreign countries because of limitations imposed in Germany by the Wehrmacht. Scandinavians were the first to be recruited into the SS as they were considered to be Aryan and Germanic. Shortly after the German invasion of Norway, Norwegian volunteers were used to form police and security units of the SS. On 24 February 1941, 2 SS infantry regiments in German-occupied southern Norway, the 6th and 7th, were ordered to form a battle formation because of the anticipated German invasion of the Soviet Union, Operation Barbarossa. These regiments consisted of ethnic Germans from annexed Czechoslovakia who had infantry training and were used in paramilitary functions by the SS in Sudetenland. They included members of the SS. The 2 regiments were transferred from the SS to the Waffen-SS to form the Battle Formation Nord. On 17 June 1941, Kampfgruppe Nord was renamed the SS Division Nord, becoming a motorized division. The division insignia was the Hagel rune, part of the system of runes. After Finland entered into an agreement with Nazi Germany to participate in Operation Barbarossa against the Soviet Union, the new SS division was moved into central Finland opposite of the Soviet-occupied Finnish region of Salla. By 18th June, they completed their deployment to the positions for the invasion near Salla. De Melhuber noted that the division was not combat-ready, because most of the troops had no experience in combat and their vehicles had maintenance problems. When Operation Barbarossa began on 22 June 1941, Finland initially chose not to attack the Soviet Union unless it was provoked, and so the German-Finnish invasion of Karelia and the Kola Peninsula did not begin for another week. Soviet aircraft bombed the Finnish side of the border shortly after the start of Barbarossa, causing Finland to enter the war. The Eastern Front along the Soviet border with Finland and German-controlled Norway consisted of 2 halves, with the southern portion of the Finnish border being the responsibility of the Finnish armed forces, while the northern Finnish and the Norwegian portions were overseen by the German Army High Command Norway. In the north, the German and Finnish forces had the objective of capturing Murmansk and cutting off the Murmansk Railway that connected the vital Arctic seaport with central Russia. The SS Division Nord attacked the Soviet border in central Finland as part of Operation Arctic Fox on 1 July 1941, alongside the rest of Army Corps, which included the 169th Infantry Division. One of the Nord Division's infantry regiments, the 9th, was sent to the most northern sector near the Arctic Sea coast, where it was part of Mountain Corps Norway. The bulk of the division that was in the central region passed through the dense forests and swamps of Salla to attack Soviet positions. In the first week of fighting, the 2 Nord Division regiments sustained massive losses. They launched 3 attacks to force the Red Army from its positions, but all of them failed. The Soviets then launched an armored counterattack that pushed back the remaining SS troops, who abandoned their positions and fled in panic. This lasted until 8 July, when the 169th Infantry Division attacked from the north and the Finnish 6th Division from the south, threatening the Red Army with a double envelopment. The successful Finnish and Wehrmacht advance forced the Soviets to withdraw from Salla, though they did not make it to their objective, the Murmansk Railway. By the end of August 1941, the SS Division Nord had lost 1,085 dead. The terrible performance damaged the Nord Division's reputation among Wehrmacht and SS leaders, including Heinrich Himmler and the head of Army Command Norway, Nicolaus von Falkenhorst. After this, the Nord Division was temporarily divided between other units. The Nord Division had a role in the final offensive of Operation Arctic Fox in November 1941. The Finnish Corps and the Nord Division advanced together in the Lukski district in a last attempt to sever the Murmansk Railway. Although they made progress and inflicted losses on the Red Army, the SS and Finnish troops also sustained casualties from the strong Soviet resistance. The attack was called off by Finland on 17 November. The Nord Division conducted mopping-up operations and anti-partisan patrols in the forests of Karelia. In late 1943, Waffen-SS divisions were reorganized and given a number based on seniority, with the unit being renamed the 6th SS Mountain Division Nord. New recruits trained at the Waffen-SS Mountain Warfare School continued to be sent to the division in late 1943, and around that time they also received 2 Norwegian SS units, a police company, and the Volunteer Ski Company Norway. There were also some Swiss volunteers. The SS had plans to expand the 6th Mountain Division into a 2-division corps, so it had about 22,000 troops, larger than a normal German mountain division, but this was never implemented because of events in 1944. Later, Finland signed the Moscow Armistice with the Soviet Union, following the successful Red Army offensive in the south, requiring Finland to cut its ties with Germany. The Nord Division staff then received word of the 20th Mountain Army's plans for Operation Burke, the evacuation of all troops from Finland into Norway. On 26 October, Finnish troops began attacking the 11th Regiment near Muonio, while another Finnish unit blocked the road behind them. The Germans, led by Gunther Degen, were able to break through the Finnish encirclement and reached Muonio, and continued the rest of the 320 kilometers 200 miles into Norway without any more disruptions. In the first week of November 1944, they crossed the Finnish-Norwegian border and continued marching in sub-zero temperatures before reaching Grøtangen. On 19 December 1944, the Nord Division departed from Norway to Denmark by ship. The Norwegian Ski Battalion did not join the rest of the division when it was sent back to Germany, and other units also got reassigned, bringing down its strength to about 15,000 from the previous 22,000. After arriving in Denmark, the 6th SS Mountain Division Nord was immediately sent to reinforce the Western Front, where a German operation known as the Ardennes Offensive failed to break through American positions in France in late 1944. On 29 December 1944, the lead elements of the Nord Division arrived near the French-German border by train from Denmark, marching to the villages of Ludwigswinkel and Eppenbrunn. There, the SS troops came into contact with stragglers from other German units that fought in the recent battles of the Western Front. The division was to take part in Operation Nordwind, an attack on the U.S. 7th Army in southeastern France, which held a relatively weak position in the Allied line. On 1 January 1945, the offensive commenced, and the lead elements of the Nord Division, known as Kampfgruppe Schreiber after its commander, took part in the attack, subordinated to the 361st Volksgrenadier Division. The Nord Division troops were tasked with capturing the town of Wingen sur Modder. On 3 January, the SS troops advanced toward the town on their own after the Volksgrenadier units failed to capture their objective. The initial attack caught the American troops off guard. They were able to capture the town, taking 350 American prisoners at the 117th Cavalry Headquarters. But by 6 January, the U.S. troops had captured positions behind them and cut off the Nord Division men still in Wingen sur Modder, who later received orders to abandon the town from the commander of the 361st Volksgrenadier Division. Even after taking losses, the 6th SS Mountain Division was still in a better condition than the 361st Volksgrenadier Division. On 30th March, Brenner led those who were left in an attempt to break out of the American encirclement as units of the 5th and 71st Infantry Divisions were tasked with finishing them off. In the early days of April 1945, the SS Mountain Division Nord was in an area near Buddingen, where there was fierce fighting against U.S. troops with the use of Sherman tanks and other captured American weapons. Organized resistance ceased with the surrender of the last divisional units on 3 April. The division was no longer an effective force by 4th April, and formally ceased to exist on 8 May 1945 with the dissolution of all German units. Some members of the division were able to escape eastward from Buddingen. Later that month, a significant number of the survivors were combined with SS officer cadets in Bavaria to form the 38th SS Grenadier Division Nibelungen, though this unit did not finish forming before the defeat of Germany in early May. In conclusion, the 6th SS Mountain Division Nord played a significant role in the complex tapestry of World War II. Comprised of volunteers from Nordic countries, the division engaged in various campaigns on the Eastern Front. Analyzing its history requires a nuanced understanding, considering both its military contributions and the controversial aspects associated with some Waffen-SS units. The story of the 6th SS Division Nord underscores the broader complexities and ethical dilemmas of wartime alliances and actions. As we delve into this history, it's essential to approach the subject with sensitivity, recognizing the multifaceted nature of the events and the diverse perspectives that surround the